So to actually make the backend, we need a card table. So let's create a migration for that. So normally you would actually be giving each card like multiple products, but because this is the first project, I'm going to do it a cheaty way, an easier way. I'm just going to do a table here, and then do card underscore ID. Normally you wouldn't do it this way, but because it's the first project, I'm just going to do it this way. So card ID, and let's do product ID. Okay, product ID, product ID, ID, products. Okay. So now we can just run PHP artisan migrate. Okay, now we have that, we can actually start adding items to the cart. So first off, let's make the route for it. So let's just copy this. Let's make this create or add, let's do cart, add. Put this in the cart controller, store. Make this a post, add to cart. So now we can call this in a forum. So this is just a post action. So this is just a oh, it action should be route. Okay, so this is just a HTML form, just like normal. And then make the method is post. So now we can do action or method is post. You need to do this because of Laravel, and a protection token. Okay, now I can put this in here, and we should be able to just do type submit. So let's make a couple inputs. So we actually we only need one input because we can't just give an ID. We need to do it dynamically. So we can make this a hidden and give it a name as product underscore ID. And then as value, we can actually give it the product ID. This makes it so we can receive the product in the action call. So now if we go to here, and then the store, we can do request input product underscore ID. So let's just quickly test this just to make sure. Okay. Okay, so if we do this now, we see that this is product 1. So that works. And now we can just do td product int. Not sure if this will work. Sometimes if it's a string or int, it actually doesn't find it, so we might have to. Oh, it does. Okay. So yeah, we get the product, and now we can just do get the product, and then make the cart model. Cart. and we can fill the cart. So we can just do cart create. So this would actually be a cart item, not a cart, but like I said, we're just going to do it the easy way now. We had a cart ID, cart underscore. Actually, we don't need that right now. We just remove this. Because we have to remove the cart ID, we can just go into our database structure and go over to the correct database, of course. Cart structure. And just remove this because we don't need this right now. You can also do this with migrations, but because it's one column, it's not that big of a deal. Okay, now we actually have the product. We can just do cart create product ID, and then the request input get the product ID because we're giving that with a hidden field. And of course we can also do user for ID and help user, and then you can get any column from the user table by doing this. Okay, so let's also give this a session flash success. Okay, item has been added to cart. Okay, and then return redirect about home. Add this session to this file, like this. And now we should be able to go to home, add to cart. Product ID is not fillable. So this is the guard trick. You just have to add guarded. So nothing is guarded. Okay, refresh it. And now cards doesn't exist, even though we should have a. Okay, this is bad on my part. We need to actually rename this to cards. But for now, we can just do public string table is card. So basically, Laravel has like built-in table names. So for example, for order, it automatically tries to access the table orders. And for card, it automatically tries to access the table cards. But because I messed up and made it card, I have to define the table name by hand. So yeah, that works. Item has been added to cart. Okay, so let's see it in the database. Yes, works.